Hello and welcome to Football Manager 2015. This game isn't out yet, but as advertised on the telly and amongst other places, if you pre-order the game, you will get hold of a beta version. So, here we go. I'm just going to start off a brand spanking new game. I've got this thing in the way, haven't I? Down here. Hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. You can't see that. I don't think you can. Anyway, we will start the game. If I can, yep. So we're going to start just with England. It's just going to be a little get to know the game, because there's a few things that are a little bit different on this game than the previous games, and mainly it's the layout. So it's going to take a bit of getting used to. So obviously the game is just setting up now. This is all the same. So yes, like I say, we're going to be in England. Vanarama North South is the lowest league. We're not going to be playing down there. We're going to have a large database. We're going to start it off England July 2014, and there we go. We've got 17,000 approximate player count. The computer and the game speed is fine. It takes a little bit longer to set up a game, which is a little bit of a worry. From what I've seen so far, the layout's a little bit different. It's mainly more or less the same. Also, you're scouting, you add all the hidden attributes now. I do think there's some hidden still, but there's also some vary. So you've got, let's say, if someone's got the determination, it doesn't just give you a set figure unless they know. So it could be between 10 and 15. You don't really know. I'm just going to be myself again. Obviously, look at this. We're going to edit this profile. Excuse me. You can do that. Pick your team. I always start with Leeds, and this is something new. You've got your tracksuit manager or your tactical manager. Excuse me, I'm dying. You can either suggest based on Leeds. That doesn't really help. But you can change it. So yes. The more badges you get, the more attributes you get. This is really annoying coughing now. I do apologise, but you can also change your style focus. So you can be the absolute total tracksuit manager, but you're not a tactical manager. Or you can be the biggest tactical manager, but not really good at your tracksuit manager. So, yeah, it gives another element to the game, whereby, how can I say, you have to really work out what's good for you, and it also determines what kind of coaches you're going to get. So if you're a tactical manager, you'll go on to your coaches, but if you're a tracksuit manager, you'll go on your tactical experience. So yes, we'll start playing now. We'll leave it at that. And here we go. This is the main screen, so you've got your inbox up there, which is a bit different. This is what he's going to take a while to get into. So we've got, your transfer updates, your news description. We've got a personal message from the nutcase, but it is Massimo Cellino. We've got assistant Nova Niksevic, who I don't think is there anymore, because Darko Milanic didn't last too long. Right, so we'll go through this first, because we're not really here to discuss what tactics are. We're here to just have a look at the game itself. So we've got your home, which is here, which is roughly the same. Gives you transfer budget, available wage budget, your squad status, who your next game is, your fixtures coming up. So you've got your inbox again. This is your squad. So we've got quite a large squad. This here now is your schedule, which is your fixtures, which are, you used to get onto that through a different way, but you don't anymore. This is here. Then you've got your competitions that you're in, the FA Cup, Capital One Cup, Sky Bet Championship. Then you've got your under 21s. Then you've got your under 18s. And then you've got your tactics. So you skip the tactics creator, and this is what you've got. 4-2-4 wide, which is one of the formations Leeds can play. They're also very good on the diamond. 4-4-2 wingers that don't work, but what you'll see is that they're a little bit slanted. So this would be your target man, this would be your striker. Obviously, they're just slightly different in the middle of the park. Obviously, you see this centre midfielder is a bit further forward than that centre midfielder. But more or less, it's roughly the same there. It just takes a little bit of getting used to. You can also just pick a player for those positions, and if you pick a player, let's go for a winger, you'll get a selection of the best players for that position. So yeah, it does give you a bit more help. This is your team report, obviously. Best attribute is heading. The worst attribute is passing, which I don't believe is true, because Leeds are suddenly passing the ball quite well, just we can't get it into the final third very well, and we do play some good stuff at the moment. And the average age is 24. We've got your staff members here. Obviously, we've got the two from GFH, Cole Chelino, Eduardo Chelino, they're Massimo's kids, and obviously Neil Redfern's there, who is definitely the manager now, and this bloke here is gone, along with Darko Milinic, who's still the manager in this game. Training is more or less the same, but here's your scouting option, very different. This scouting option, you can create a new assignment here, and this is what you're looking for. You've got an option. I am looking for a first team player of a certain position. We want a winger. I haven't got too many wingers here. And as you can see, it gives you your squad depth. And you can inform Chief Scout of your requirements, or you can look for replacement for select a position on the pitch. Sam Byram, probably your best there. Sam Byram, Marco Antonucci, Marco Silvestri. You can look for a replacement, or you can look for a backup player for a certain position, or a hot prospect in a certain position, or you can still go through your report from a competition, or a nation, or a region, or on a team, and you can just start it, and they will find players. You've also got your search filter here. So yeah, you've also got a regional knowledge, which you acquire with coaches. So yeah, and you can adjust your budget here as well. So yeah, it's a little bit different. You've got your transfers in and out as well. That's all more of the same. And you've got your club details here. Then you've got your boardroom and finances. And you've got all the sub options over here. So it does take a little bit of time. Another thing that I'm going to look at is you can look at you can suggest to the director of football what you want. So we're going to do that. We're going to look for a winger, and he's come up with 3 players. So this is something. So we've got that. What's this? Hang on a minute. Transfer targets. Can we have a look at these players? Oh, we can. Ian Henderson from Rochdale, Chris Humphreys from Preston, Clemens Vouch from SV Reed. Yeah. You can. Yeah, we're going to try and do that. So this is an interesting thing with the director of football. It's a new, something new and something to get your head round. Still got your team on your training, your individual, and your coaches. So that's the assistant there. We'll ask the assistant, but that's fine. And the team. Really want a fitness based at the moment, and the match focus is definitely tactics. I don't think there's your responsibilities if you want to go on holiday or let somebody do the friendlies. I think there we go. First team. Managers team in friendlies. Okay. Yes, we'll confirm the changes. So this is going to take a bit of time for you to get your head around. So yeah, if you're wanting to play this game now, as you see, it says in the background, this is a beta version. So it's not the full version. So there'll be quite a few bugs which are probably being ironed out by a lot of game testers as well as the general public. So yes. So this is it. There's your options. There's your calendar, your continue buttons here. You've got your promises that you make, your history, a little notebook, your contract, your profile, which gives a much better understanding of you, your home base, as I said. We'll just have a look at the players. Let's see if we can do a contract. Who's running out soon? We've got a few. Stephen Warnock, that will be a good one, because he wants more money, and the maximum we'll give is 16,000. So again, you got your client's demands, your agent fee, bonus, things like that. We'll walk away. Yeah, it's roughly the same. I think I've just lost Stephen Warnock because of that. But the money-wise, it's not good. I know Wonder Massimo doesn't like him. That's amazing, isn't it? The top 3 players, you know, they're not really, well, apart from Warnock, Sharp's on the bench and Murphy's on the bench. That's incredible. I think there's definitely a few problems with this game, given the fact that it's Leeds and we're the worst at passing when we shouldn't be. So yeah, I think I'm going to give this a rest now. I hope you enjoyed it, and good luck with whatever you do on this game. Thank you very much.